Yes, guys, it's another one. So today we are gonna go to the city, downtown Toronto. So we're leaving from the east end, from Scarborough, right where Scarborough started, like right at Victoria Park, and we're gonna head to Yonge Street. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna video my way there, traffic and everything on the street. What I'd like you to do is subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below and tell me more what you want to see and what scenery you want to see. All right. So let's do this. We're gonna go downtown Toronto's, guy. Remember, subscribe. It is winter time, so you will see people in jackets. You're gonna see a lot of pictures. So you're gonna see the city for what it is. All right, on Jamrock Media TV.
Prepare to turn right. Please turn right in 200 meters onto Eglinton Avenue East. Now turn right.
So yeah, guys, you can see the subway tracks them. Right now you can see there's a lot of traffic and it's around almost 9 o'clock. So I already know it's Toronto, you know, it's a big city. It's very congested in the morning and in the evening. Like to travel from the Scarborough to, like, even to travel outside the city, if you're in the city trying to leave in rush hour, it's gonna be very hard and difficult. As you can see, there's a lot of traffic, you understand? And it is 9 o'clock in the morning. I just feel like, yeah, it shouldn't be a lot of traffic. Everybody should be at work at this time and start working and stuff, but not in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? The road is busy. The highways and probably jam up. Highway and probably clear up like around 9:30, 10. You know what I'm saying? And then you get another rush hour again in the 12 o'clock bells. But what are you gonna say, yo? Jamrock Media, we out here. We're capturing everything. Everything is getting captured. I'm saying everything. Can you see all that traffic, eh? That traffic is heavy. I don't even know when I'm gonna get to the highway. And the highway is about 2 minutes away from here, but it's gonna take at least half an hour, 45 minutes to get on the highway. You know, 2 minutes drive become a 45 minutes drive easily. I can even turn into an hour. You know what I'm saying? This is just the Toronto scenery. Yes, guys, traffic I look a bit free up right now, so we are trying stepping right and catch the highway, you know. You can see over here, so you can see the train. I'm saying it kind of like it's inside there, so I'll try to go down a little bit more so you can. All right, guys, I'm about to go on this highway down Valley. No, it's taking me on Eglinton Street. I'll go Eglinton Street, guys. So yes guys, we're not going on the highway. We're definitely taking the main road. And it's nice, you guys get to see we're here. We're on Eglinton Avenue, you know, heading from east to west. You can see the subway tracks them over here. There's a subway, the subway run in the middle of the road right there. It's go under here, underground tunnel, and then it comes back out. And then over there, there's a lot of condos and building, high-rising, you know, going up. It's a nice area. This is a nice area to live in. I can't lie to you. Down by the Down Valley Parkway, it's very nice. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we already know what it is. This is like a middle class, I would say middle class neighborhood in Canada, you know what I'm saying? Middle society. But what do you consider middle class in Canada? Is having a good job. You know what I'm saying? It's not even where you live. It's the amount of money you make. Once you make over 6 figure, if you're making over 180,000, 150, 120,000, I think you're considered as middle class people in Canada. You understand? But it is difficult. You get what I'm saying? Because there's people who even make more than that and can't live a certain lifestyle because it is not cheap. You understand? Like, you know, one of these condos is probably like $3,000, $4,000 a month for rent. And even if you're paying a mortgage, you're looking like $7,000 a month for mortgage. So sometimes some people are actually house broke in this country. You know, Canada is a country that the government take 13% of taxes from you. Plus there's CPP, then there's your EI, and then you have to pay your benefit and all that. And all of that comes out. Say you make $1,200 a week for your pay. You're going to take home probably about $800. You know what I'm saying? Because the taxes that the government take. And then when you go out into the community, everything else you buy, every single thing else you buy, I can tell you this, everything else you buy, you have to pay taxes on it. Every dollar you spend. So in Canada, I'll be honest with you, people have been taxed like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? You have provincial tax, federal tax, and then you have the regular. When you purchase, it's not like America. When if you go into the store and something say, hey, it's $1, it's $1. It's not like Jamaica. If it's $1, it's $1. It's not like that. It's $1 plus tax. Everything in this country has tax on it. So the whole point, it is a system that is set up that you have to work. All right, the average Canadian cannot afford to miss a week of work. He miss a week off of work, he is behind on his bills. He can't pay his bills. He can't do a lot of things. So to be honest with you, it is not it's not easy living in this country. Sometimes in one house you have to have like 3 incomes to stay afloat. That is not right. You get what I'm saying? That's not right. Like and then you're faced with all this high tax, then you're faced with all this racism in the workplace, discrimination. So Canada, you see, Canadian government, I will say this, the Canadian government doesn't look into things that they need to look into. Like, alright, for instance, in Canada, if somebody raised something $1 and no one complained, everywhere will raise up everything, and the government say nothing because they make money off of it. So, for instance, they took out rent control, and everybody went bananas on the rent, and the government never stepped in and said, hey, why are you putting the rent so high? Show us why is this rent is so expensive. Like, for instance, a house will cost $100,000 to $200,000 to build it, right, in Canada, but the builder will sell it for $800,000. So you have to ask yourself, right? You have to ask yourself, like, why is this guy doing that? You have to ask yourself, why is this, is that? So yes, guys, we are at Young and Bayview.
I don't know why she did like this.
Right here is one of the trauma hospital is right here. You know, Sunnybrook Hospital is right up there, up the street up there. It's one of the trauma center in Toronto, like, you know, where they care like serious victim. The hospital is right here. It's called Sunnybrook Young and Bayview. We are at Young and Bayview right now in Toronto. You can see it. Let me show you around the area. Young and Bayview. You know, people on their way to work or school. You know, that's all you do in this country. Either you go to work or you go to school or you stay home and be a bum. Your choice. You understand? Can't be a bum here, because if you be a bum, you'll be on the street, you'll be in the cold, you'll be living in shelter and with bugs and infected place. So to be honest, to narrow it down, Canada is a country, a lot of people say it's for opportunity. I will tell you, no, it is not. When a person say America is a country of opportunity, yes it is. Because in America, if you're in America making $30 an hour, you can save a whole lot. In Canada, you can't. You can't even take care of your family with that. You understand? The Americans doesn't even get a lot of the same amount of money that we make. They don't make that. They don't have the same minimum wage. Their minimum wage is probably $8, $10 right now. You know what I'm saying? Living in Ontario, the living wages is $42 an hour Canadian. You understand? But a lot of people don't pay that. The government doesn't even step in to make sure that is being met. So there's no regulation. There's no, say if you even have a problem in your workplace, you cannot get certain help. You have to jump over hoops to get certain type of help, certain type of service. And this is one thing that the government of Canada doesn't realize, that they make it so difficult for people to access the service that taxpayers are paying. So although you're paying for a service as a taxpayer, when you need that service, it's difficult for you to get it. For instance, if you have a problem at your job, where to contact the labor board, it's one of the most hardest thing to do. It is next to like impossible to get somebody. Ministry of Labor is next to, it is impossible. And you have to ask a question, is not taxpayer services? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For instance, if you're in Canada and someone make a racist comment against you or a racist act against you, call the police, they will ignore you. They will think it is not an emergency, and it's not. But if someone was supposed to commit a racist act against you and you were supposed to defend yourself, they will come and charge you criminally for it, right? But yes, still there is a law about racism, but they don't, in Canada they don't inform it, because the people who
turn left.
The people who basically demonstrate racism sometimes is the people in the government system. You understand? So this law does not get this law does not get any attention. You know what I'm saying? So that's one question we have to ask the Canadian government. How there's a law on racism, but you never heard anybody getting arrested for a racist offense, right? And again, you will send your kids them into the school and pay the highest money for them to go to school for the best education, but when they finish, they can't get a good job. They have to settle for
Prepare to turn right.
for factory work and such. So sometimes the opportunity.
Please turn right in 200.
A nice little neighborhood, guys. You can see it right off, off Eglinton right here. And you're living in this neighborhood, I'm telling you straight, these houses gonna run you over $1 million. And look at them, they're like 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom plus basement. It's gonna run you a lot of money. You understand? But yes, guys, one of the difficulty that we face in Canada as people of color is racism in the workplace, and the Canadian government doesn't do nothing. There's nothing installed. There's nothing in place to stop that. So if you're planning to come to Canada, yeah, come. You'll get an opportunity if you're good at it, and like, you know, trade, if you have a trade in this country. And it's hard to tell you what is going to make it in this country, because everywhere you go you will find downfall. If you're a black contractor, you're not going to get certain jobs because you're black. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. In Canada, it is what it is. It is the truth. It is what it is. The government don't do nothing about it. They don't put a system in place like, hey, if a man is working honestly and trying to do the right thing and trying to make an honest living, give that man an opportunity. Don't force that man out on the street. These are the same people who force you out of the workplace, force you onto the streets, and when you commit crime and turn to criminal activity to pay your bill, they're the first one is going to accuse you and point finger at you. The first one. So
please turn left.
What left for you to do?
200 meters
you
at the
understand?
end of the road onto Yonge Street.
Yes, guys, I know I promised you that I was gonna go downtown, but it's too much traffic, so we're gonna cut it short and stuff. But I want to thank you guys for watching, you know, and I hope you guys are listening. As I say, it's not a bad country. You just gotta deal with the racism. You gotta deal with the discrimination in the workplace, and you already know that they don't care if you become a criminal if you're a black person. I'll be honest with you, because they want you to, because they want to put you in the system, right? So the workplace will force you out. So yes, so I'll be honest, they will force you out. They will fight you out of your job to put somebody there that is not even qualified. But just the fact that you are making money and you're not a criminal, it hurts them. It hurt them. In Canada, they will ask, there's a slap on the wrist for a white man? Yes, it is. Does a white person, when it goes to the justice system, they get a leeway? Yes, it is. It is true. We don't have to talk about, get deep, intense. You know, for anybody from Jamaica who's traveling to Canada, you understand? If you're a landed immigrant, if you're landed, don't get yourself in no trouble, not even jaywalking. You see, stay on the straight and narrow road, get yourself settled, get your citizenship, get yourself into school, get yourself a good job. Even if it's a factory job, do it. You know what I'm saying? When you're going to the workplace and pressure reach you, do not give up. Do not give in. Do not go turn to the street to criminal activity, because that's what they want. You cannot leave your country to come to Canada to crash out, to become a victim of the system. Don't do that. As Jamaicans, I'm telling you, be strong. And for all you Jamaicans that out there too, when you travel to Canada, please don't go into the neighborhood and join gangs and come against your own black brothers and sisters. Don't do that. So for me,
You will reach your destination in 200 meters. The destination is on the left.
For me, I'll be honest with you guys. Be mindful of what you're doing.
The destination
a lot of Jamaicans are here facing a lot of big sentence. A lot of Jamaicans come here. We do our thing. I'm not gonna lie. We represent who we are and what we represent. You know what I'm saying? Don't think we come here come crash out. But the system is against us. Everything that happened in Toronto, everything they will blame. Once the person is black, they will say it's Jamaican. So for me, I always tell Jamaican people, be careful at the crowd and the people you mix up, you're mingling, because people will blame everything on us. And even in the workplace, if people even know that you're Jamaican, even if they know that you're Jamaican, they will fight against you. Just the word Jamaican. And a lot of people don't even know that. Some of the biggest fight that we get in this country, I'm not even gonna lie, is we get from people from Europe. I don't want to say a specific race, but I can say that one of the biggest crab in a barrel that goes on in Canada is against black people, against the Africans, the Caribbeans, That's the biggest crab in the barrel. That's what we need to come. We need to unite. No matter if you come from Africa or you come from the Caribbean or you come from America. Once you're black, you need to unite. You need to stand together. You need to strive together. But no, they don't see that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the Caribbean or a lot of the other countries, and when they come here, Jamaicans is their target. They target us because people talk about us the most. We're influential. So, you know, being popular come with a stigma, and it comes with hatred. You understand? A lot of people will say, oh, you Jamaicans, yeah, you guys are nice, you guys are this, but in front of it they say, fuck you guys, we don't like you guys, blah 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 blah. You know, they will say stuff like that because at the end of the day, it is you guys are popular. Yeah, this Jamaican yardie. This is what you have: the Somalians, them who wants to be like us, the Ethiopians, Returnians. You know, you have all of them. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to be like us? And one of the things they do now to be like us is to compare with us. So we now have to see ourselves as an island. And when we come to this country, we have to see ourselves as, yo, no matter what circumstances, we don't come here to kill each other. We come here to unite. Under no circumstances a Jamaican should go and fight against a Jamaican because of some street beef or any kind of problem with outside. Unless it's a personal problem between each other, you know what I'm saying? Then that's different. But regardless of the situation, we should leave our country to come here to unite, because we're a strong nation. All nations on this earth fear us, love us, adore us, and hate us at the same time. The only thing that we're missing as Jamaican is unity and the crab in a barrel. We have a thing that we like to make money, to go home, to brag, to show off. We need to stop that, because that create a lot of animosity within our culture, because we're showing, when we go home, we're showing the people who back home that, hey, look what we're getting at foreign, but we're not telling them the truth, what we face, the racism that we face, the discrimination in the workplace, you know, late nights out there selling drugs, or, you know what I'm saying, running from the cops, have criminal charges against us, stigma against us. So there's things that we need to change as a nation, and I hope, you know what I'm saying, you people listen to it and like it, you understand? And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Have yourself a wonderful day. Jamrock Media TV.